Hello, it's Adam. This is Southend Guy Paranormal. So it's good to have you people back again, and great to have you joining me for my continued adventures. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe, give us a like, and go check out all my content. There's plenty there, and it all helps to support my channel. And well, what's been going on? Well, the next couple of months are going to be very much a mix and match. I'm sort of, how to put it, just sort of shaking things up a little bit. The Patricia Parsons content has all been done now. That is uploaded, and I've got somewhat of a gripe with YouTube because obviously those of you that watch me regular know my little intro clip. Well, all of a sudden YouTube have now decided that that's copyrighted content, or the audio side of it is now owned by Nirvana Music for some what I can gather is a Middle Eastern song. But yeah, when I uploaded them, it came up copyright claim, and non-monetized. Oh, for Pete's sake! I've been running this all the, I've had that same intro for well over a year, and all of a sudden you've done this. Now I paid money to have that intro done, well, the intro done in HD without the watermark, and now it's like, oh, I'm going to do a new one. Yeah, so I don't really want to muck about challenging the claim, because I don't sort of know how to do it, really, because I don't know the music. It's part of the intro that I made through one of various video intro sites, as it were. So what I might have to do temporarily for the next lot of content I'm going to upload, I'll probably use my old intro, which is just me sitting on an Africa Twin, which is sort of what I done when I first started. And I'm going to have a go at making my own intro, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so that's as things stand with YouTube, so thanks for that. And in relation to content, now I'm catching up a lot now with all the stuff that I've done over the past few weeks. As I said, the Patricia Parsons stuff is all done now. I've got another piece to do for Rettendon regarding Billy Jasper. I'm just working on that at the moment. I'm just hoping someone can get back to me with related information regarding Billy Jasper, so I can get that done. And what I'm actually going to be doing over the next couple of months is sort of mixing in, as I've just done with that last bit of content for Billy Jasper. I'm going to be sort of mixing that in with Patricia Parsons and my other paranormal content, so you'll get a nice sort of mixture of stuff coming up. And also, what else I'm going to do, I might go a bit Jackanory. For those of you who don't know what Jackanory is, maybe a bit younger, Jackanory is it was a thing on children's television years ago. I don't know if they still do it. I mean, obviously I don't watch children's TV anymore, but they used to have someone well known that reading parts of a story from week to week. like sort of Rick Mail would be reading Roald Dahl, James and the Giant Peach, that sort of thing. That was Jackanory, and it was great. You know, I mean, for a kid anyway. Well, obviously doing the stuff for Rettendon, you know, the ill-fated bit I did about Terry Goodham and Maxine Arnold, and now covering the Patricia Parsons murder. I thought it might be good to give you an insight on how I got interested in looking at murders, and that actually started with the Thorpe Bay content, if you want to go back to where that happened. And that content had its the seeds were sown from that content from a book called Foul Deeds and Suspicious Deaths in Southend. So what I'm probably going to do is read an excerpt from that book, although the actual content you can find online anyway, because the case notes for that murder are readily available on the internet. But that's probably what I'm going to do for a couple of bits of extra bonus stuff. So again, that'll be mixing up the Sunday nights. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to doing. And yeah, I mean, actually getting that recording, I didn't do anything this weekend, partly because Saturday night I was sort of engrossed in getting caught up with a lot of the editing. I mean, particularly Patricia Parsons wasn't too bad, because it was initially drone footage with the case notes, and then me visiting the site and trying to ascertain trying to find where she was found, and then there was the paranormal content on the end of that, but they were relatively short and sweet, so you know, they weren't too hard. What took my time up was doing the bonus content for the Ramsgate tunnels, and not the main content so much, but, and I know I've probably spoken about this before, but when I go over my ghost tube content, what I record for my Nokia 8, because I always have that on record in addition to my main camera, because of its uniqueness in catching spirit voices. Well, I mean, when I record for the ghost tube app anyway, I don't know what it is about that phone. I've always said that it just seems to be really good at it. So when I was doing the bonus content for the Ramsgate tunnel stuff, and I think you just had the first bit, I had like 2 hours of footage to go through, and it does require a lot of concentration to sit there and listen for stuff that's not always clear. But it did reap dividends with Ramsgate Tunnel, and it was right at the end, and you will see that in the last episode of the Ramsgate, as I say. But the Ramsgate stuff will be split up in between Patricia Parsons and probably the Rettendon bits as well, and I've got a lot more stuff planned for Rettendon. It's just kind of how do I put it, I'm just waiting for contact from other people as to how I proceed over the Rettendon stuff. So yeah, that's how it's sitting at the moment. So content wise, this week will be the first part to my little investigation into Patricia Parsons, and I really hope you're going to enjoy it, because I'm going to try and look again at more unsolved murders and see if we can get any kind of feedback which might sort of answer a few questions. But yeah, that will come in time when I've looked at other cases and see if there's and see if there's anything viable to deal with. And well, what else has been happening? Well, as you know, I have that red Saab, the 9V convertible. Finally this week, I managed to get it over to my mate's workshop to find out what's going on with the front suspension, or you know, the steering and suspension, because it was making some funny noises, and I think we've sussed out what it is. It does sound like the CV joints on one of the drive shafts. So hopefully we'll get that sorted out, along with some new discs and pads. And I then need to get a new set of wheels once that's done, and I've got to look at the airbag system as well, because the airbag light's on. And thanks to my diagnostic tool I now have, I know which airbag it is. So hopefully get that sorted out, and we'll be more or less ready for an MOT. I've probably got to adjust the rear handbrake. That'll be one thing I do need to look at. But again, it's all bits that's going on. I'm just pleased that I'm finally got the ball rolling in that respect. Apart from that, on the bike front, I've still got my CBR6. I haven't heard from one or two people that were interested, so I'm going to sort of chase it up and see where that's going, because I have actually looked at another bike, and it was at my mate's workshop whilst I was there. Well, he's actually got a CBR 1000, one of the old, not the first one. It was the update that came out, I think, 1990s. It's got different headlight and that sort of thing. It was reasonable money for it. It's obviously it's going to cost me more than the 600 did, but as I say, I think that, as I said, the 6 has sort of pretty much run its course with me now, so I just sort of want to try and move on. But yeah, that's a consideration, this CBR 1000, and that was an interesting ride. So that was, I did take it for a quick spin, and yeah, I liked it, to be honest. The riding position's really nice, because it's not as probably less, I'd say, extreme than its competition of the day, which would pretty much have been the Suzuki GSX-R 11, Yamaha's FZR 1000, Kawasaki's, I would say, ZX-10, maybe the GPZ 900. So it was probably somewhat overshadowed by all those models, but it's a very, very good bike in its own respect. I said, you know, in terms of pure sportiness, it's not up there with either of them three, but as a bike in its own right, I liked it, to be honest. Very versatile engine. The seating position, as I've already said, was just a great ride. It don't push you onto your wrists, but it's good enough for you to sort of move about. Now, and it literally felt just like the big brother to the CBR6. That's exactly how it felt. You know, just a heavier bike with a sort of much more powerful engine. In that, obviously, with a 6, even a 600 as versatile as Honda's own CBR6, there's like a lot less cog swapping going on that makes sense. You could just put away in it, you know, you don't have to dance up and down the gearbox at low speeds, that sort of thing, you know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I'm obviously home now. There she is. Yeah, we are getting you fixed, mate. Thank you very much for watching. We will catch you on Wednesday when it is the first bit to Patricia Parsons. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. Bye bye.